So I was invited by the Baptist Union of Zambia to grace their annual general conference this year. I accepted the invitation that was given to me about a month ago. But yesterday, when I was running the Cover Belt, I received a call around 15 telling me that the leadership of the church or the organizers of the conference were approached by the office of the president as well as the police, telling them that my presence at the general conference was going to be undesirable and that I should not go there. I inquired why. They told me that that's what they just told them. They said if I went and appeared at that conference with over 10,000 people, it was going to appear as if they were campaigning for me. So they didn't want me to go there. So I told them if the church has accepted, or the leadership has accepted that I should not go there, I am fine with it. And I told them it is well. But again, later on around 20 hours yesterday, yeah, the leadership again sent about 36 pastors to come and see me at my room. And they told me no, they have reviewed that discussion they had with the state and they don't agree with the state that they should bar me from gracing the occasion. So I said, okay, if it won't bring any problems, I'm fine with it. But then this morning when we went around 9 hours, we found that the situation was different. As soon as we arrived, the pastors and the leadership of the conference were called by the police as well as the office of the president to inquire why Kalaba had been allowed to attend the function. They explained to them that Kalaba was now just coming as an ordinary member of the conference, just to participate, and he was not going to take up the role that they had initially given me. But the police and the OP insisted that the instructions they had were very firm, that Kalaba should not be part of the conference. And so they said if Kalaba doesn't leave the conference, they'd already called police from Kamfinsa to come and tear gas the conference so that it should stop. So they advised them to come and advise me to instead leave the conference. And when they came to tell me, they explained the agony in which they were passing. They told me, we don't hate you, except that we are under duress, and for the sake of the conference going on smoothly and to stop rabble rousing with the state, maybe Honorable, you might as well just leave, but just know that we'll continue praying for you. So I told them, well, while it is very illegal for the state to do what they were doing, but it's because it's coming from the authorities of the church, and I respect the church so much myself. I said I was going to heed the advice, and I did not want to disrupt the proceedings of the conference simply because my attendance was going to be thorny. So I asked my team to say, I think let's just leave. And so after the offering, that's how we left the conference. I was a bit surprised by that uncalled for action, because this country has professed Christ as Lord, and that freedom of worship is one of the rights that is embedded in the Bill of Rights, and that to do that is not acceptable. It's a very serious omission. The only thing why I agreed was that the church and I have a very strong bond, and I didn't want them to feel let down. But it is something that we will not accept to be perpetrated. I think there are several things that are not right in this country that the state should put its energies on, instead of people worshipping on a Sunday. I think freedom of worship should never be tampered with. So that's what happened.